Hello, my very dear Aquarians. This is your reading for the week of July 6th, or when you hear it and it resonates, obviously Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. So there's quite a lot here, and I'm working to fit it all together. The first thing that I see as I'm dealing with you is a kind of sense of lightness, but at the same time, almost a sense of disconnection. The image that came to me was, I think it's a memory. But if it is, it's from my really early childhood. But it's of somebody, it's almost like a beach party or something like that. Summertime for sure. And somebody in a big plastic bubble that's sealed and they're able to walk on the water. And it's this playful attitude of it. So when I pulled your cards, it's really interesting because it fits with what I'm getting, but in a kind of step fashion. So the first thing that I felt when I was seeing you playing on the water like that was, well, isn't that interesting? You're playing, you're light, you're bubbly, but you're not in connection with the water. You're not in it and you're not feeling it. And of course we look at, well, you're in a bubble, air, okay, Aquarius, but you're on the water and you're not in it. So if we're associating water with emotion, which we do in my world, then we're looking at this saying, okay, there is something here, and obviously because this is a really old memory, I think, we've got past, present, future, and we've got grief. So it feels to me as though you're being told here, my dears, that there is possibly some grief that may be still lingering in your system that could potentially be holding you back by keeping your heart a little closed and preventing you from really being able to live full emotion. And we really want that for you, because when you can say what you feel, when you can really trust that you have the ability to feel emotion without getting taken down by it, without being destroyed by it, then that's when you can really get in touch with the feelings that are going to activate your dreams. Because one of the things that can happen, and this is the other thing that came in at the very beginning, and what was it connected to? It was the idea that when you're creating your future, you need to be in touch with the feelings in order to be able to do that, in order to be able to go where you want to go. If you're so determined to just stay happy and in the air and on the surface, then what your dreams are going to do, they're going to live in that airy surface, and they're not going to get a chance to come down and ground. Literally, we need the watery energy to bring us down into the earth so it can actually become something material. So this is Spirit saying to you, be fierce about getting in touch with what you're feeling. Be passionate about understanding your emotions, about being able to feel them, and understand that you can be in a state of neutrality. So this card, I love this card because it's really talking about neutrality as you can observe something, you can feel something, but you can let it slide by you, the way Tai Chi, like this, as opposed to karate, right? So Tai Chi, it's flowing movement. Karate, it's very much directed. What we want for this, the neutrality aspect, is the ability to watch and see and feel, but it's important for you to be able to feel your emotions without reacting to the fact that you're having emotions. It's the ability to really just stay in that state of neutrality, ease, and that when you have difficulty with that, lead into grace. And I'm going to read this card because I love it, and I think it's perfect for you who is trying to get in touch with deeper feelings, so that, oh, there's the other thing. There's the thing that popped in. Okay, I'll read this card in a minute. The other thing that popped in was this. Oh, it went away again. Okay, bring it back. It's this. When you are deciding that you are going to think about a dream, sometimes what you will do is, that was not, okay. When you are thinking about a dream and you're imagining it, you can have a tendency, like the bubble, to put your limitations around your dream first and dream only within the limitations that you see first. And what Spirit is saying is take the bubble off, take the limitations off, let yourself dream beyond. So instead of thinking, well, I can only earn this much money before this affects my whatever investment, I don't know, portfolio. But instead, what Spirit is asking you to do is to say, if I didn't have any of these concerns or these limitations, if I didn't say, well, I don't have a place to run the therapy program I want to run, if I didn't have, well, okay, well, I don't have a car, so I can only do this, this, and this. No. If you want to do that, that, and that, and you need a car, don't worry about not having a car. Let your dream be, I want that, that, and that. Okay? Don't restrict yourself. Don't keep yourself in that bubble. This is the card. This is the grace card that Spirit is offering you to keep you in that energy so that you can do that. So you can look at the emotions that are holding you back. You can get comfortable with emotions so that you can live them in your heart and bring them down into the water and the earth for creation. But grace is not earned. Grace is a state in which we receive, for no apparent reason, a divine influence which strengthens us in a way that eases whatever problematic or miserable state we find ourselves. Grace needs only to be accepted in order to be received. And that is your big message, Aquarius. Time to let go of the grief by letting yourself live what needs to be lived emotionally, by being honest with your feelings and letting the energy of those emotions bring your dreams into reality and allow you to dream beyond the limitations. Aquarius, I'm going to leave you with that. Much love.